Okay, class 6, real end of a kind of truncated year, a year that none of us could ever expect. It kind of came on and took us by surprise. You've been a real pleasure of the class. Shame we only had kind of 2 terms really in the end, but so glad we got the Kingswood trip in. Shame we missed out on a few towards the end, but it's kind of nice that we finished on Kingswood in a way. We only had a week after, but that was a real kind of nice memory for us all. I wish we'd known at the time it was going to be that, but we didn't. So, you know, we enjoyed it and it made it great fun. You're an easy class. A class I remember as an easy class. Right from the start, we could just relax and enjoy ourselves and have fun. I didn't need to tell you. I didn't need to tell you twice. You're just one that kind of relaxed straight in. You got it, and you're really easy to work with and a real pleasure to work with. You were great buddies from the start for reception, and you're a pleasure to take anywhere. You know, the residential, sometimes they can be hard. It certainly wasn't this year. It was just a real pleasure to take it, and you've been a delightful as a teacher. Thank you.
Bodie has to be our Mr. Music. He can play the guitar like a pro. He's one of the best singers we've ever had, and he's even performed confident solos on a number of occasions in front of the whole school and parents. Not a task for the faint-hearted. He's a whiz with numbers, an expert on inventor Nikola Tesla, and he's become a fantastic writer because he's not afraid of criticism and he will work on something until he gets it right. His positive and polite manner mean that others in the class look up to him, and he has been a fantastic role model for everybody. I'll miss your smile and wicked sense of humour next year, Bodie. Good luck in high school. Not that you'll need it, you'll smash it.
Sophia, Little Miss PA. This young lady is one of the most dedicated and quietly hard-working students I have ever met. She is kind, especially to her fellow classmates, always thoughtful, particularly to those she can see need a friendly shoulder to lean on, and very organised. She has been a huge help to me, helping me organise Mr. Morehouse in class. I'm going to be lost without her. Every class needs a Sophia. Keep in touch, Soph. Good luck. You'll miss you lots.
Okay, Jacob Lovett, Mr. Keeper. They say to be a goalkeeper, you've got to be a little bit mad, and you can kind of see why Jacob is one. Jacob endeared himself to me at the start. Whenever he used to come in reception, he'd always used to ignore Mrs. Bowman and say hello to me. He's a really good all-rounder. He'll be much missed. He's done really well. Well done.
Charlie's our Mr. Helpful. Not only to his reception buddy, who's also called Charlie as it happens, but to anyone who needs it. He'll happily take out the fruit at break time, hand out equipment and hold the door open for everyone. But Charlie could also go by the name of Mr. Bump. If there's a coat lying around or a bump in the road, you can guarantee that Charlie will find it. He's got an ice pack in the fridge with his name on, just for him. But joking aside, he's at the time of his life on a residential trip to Kingswood. He threw himself into all the activities, no matter how scary. And I hope he throws himself into secondary school life with the same enthusiasm. Well done, Charlie. Year 6 can be tough, but you've worked so hard and I'm really proud. Keep going.
Jack, Mr. Football. I have had a long and happy association with the Steele family, and from being very little, Jack has always loved football. How he can play football to the level he does without a single hair out of place, well, I think that a shockwave gel would probably sponsor him. A true gentleman who is kind and thoughtful, especially to those in distress. I would always want a friend like Jack in my corner. Keep in touch, Steely. We will miss you very much.
Isabel Healy, Little Miss Netball. A great all-rounder, gets stuck into everything, gives her best at everything. All-rounder sport as well, loves doing her cross-country, great swimmer for us. Always remember in cross country she's fine apart from when there's mud. I do remember watching her on creeping around trying to avoid the mud, slowing it down. But she's been a great pupil and it's been a pleasure to teach both of you as well.
Sabine is our little Miss Stylish. From her neat handwriting to her dances on TikTok to her neatly styled hair. We've really seen her personality shine through these last few months. She's really matured and impressed us because she takes care of everything she does, wanting to get it right. And it's because of this hard work that she's had a really successful year 6 in terms of the progress she's made, especially with her writing and spelling. Sabine's been a very kind and patient friend to her buddy in reception, and she's also been a valuable part of the netball team. She's really started to fly this year, and I'm sure she'll continue to do so in secondary school. Good luck, Sabine.
Oliver, Mr. Storyteller. This young man is another quieter member of the class. His effort blew me away with his eye and guided work. He never gave up. He always produced quality work he clearly worked really hard on. A great storyteller too. He's got an amazing memory and can always recall even the smallest details. I always got a full account of his full packed weekends. Good luck at high school, Lois. Keep in touch.
Ethan Dolan Draper, my Mr. Logic, comes alive when it comes to DT challenges and logical problems, and he's just meticulous in the way he does things and works through things. Very logical mind, very practical, very good at his maths. He's been a great pupil this year. Well done, Ethan.
Hi, Fletch. I name you Mr. Smiler because whatever life throws at you, you keep smiling. You're one of the bravest little boys I know, and I love you lots. I've just wrote a little poem for you. Listen to these words. Mr. Smiley in school. When Fletcher smiles around the school, we all begin smiling too. He sneaks along the corridor, surprising you with a bird that wants more. He makes his models large and small, enjoying the Smiley Club most of all. Adventure Playground is his best, hiding in the cupboard for his rest. He loves his chips, Chinese and crisp. Mrs. Hackett takes the risk, and yes, she pinches his wrist. Drawing trains, trucks and more. Bundles of paper fall to the floor. Recipes, research, comics to type. Laptop use is what he likes. So, Fletcher, be good, be kind, God bless, be happy, be you, and take that smile along with you. Love you always, keep in touch. You will be amazing at your high school. Bonjour.
Now, if there was a Mr. Men called Mr. Questions, it would have to be Canal. He requires planting and debate on almost every topic, from the Normans to aspects of grammar to exactly what shade of green to paint his Mayan mask. So if you're teaching Canal, you better know exactly what's going on and have your facts straight. Pinan is also a man of many talents. He can play the guitar, he's a super mathematician, fantastic tattoo designer, and a genius at charades. I have no doubt, with his lively mind and witty sense of humour, Mr. Questions will fit in just perfectly at his new school. And yes, Pinan, you can ask me questions later.
Evie, little Miss TikTok. During the lockdown period, she's kept me sane, smiling and laughing at the fabulous videos she's sent in. They really do cheer me up. This young lady has a lovely sense of humour, a heart of gold, and would do anything for anyone, especially her classmates. She has shown time and time again a generous and kind nature that will develop further as she grows to make her the kind of human being the world will benefit from. I wish you lots. Keep in touch, Easter.
Lou Dalsher, our Mr. Topsy-Turvy. Upside down with his organisation and you have to nag him and remind him. But he's a great character, he's a good friend to all, and everyone's had a good year and will be missed. Well done, Louis.
Jacob H. Jacob is our Mr. Calm. Not much flusters Jacob, and he takes everything in his stride. He's a quietly confident member of the class and very popular with his friends because he's a good team player and he's got a great sense of humour. Jacob is an ideas person and he'll persevere with all kinds of practical tasks. He produced a really impressive Norman castle along with his group. He cooperated well and he gave advice to others, a future project manager maybe. He's been a pleasure to teach as he's always in a good mood and eager to learn. We know you'll love it at high school. Well done, Jacob.
Jessica, our little Miss Effervescent, who could have also been little Miss Meerkat. This young lady never fails to make me laugh. She has the most infectious giggle, gives awesome hugs, and has a million looks she uses when she's cross or irritated, which have me rolling about laughing. And boy, can this lady roll her eyes. She has blown me away with her fantastic attitude to homeschooling during lockdown, and I'm going to miss her very much. Good luck, BNBN. Keep in touch.
Andrew, only with us a short time, is our Mr. Friend, like a lovable Labrador. He's just been a great friend to people in class, enthusiasm, energy. Haven't seen him obviously for a while, so we only had him for a short time, but he made a big impression and he'll be missed by lots of people. Well done, Andrew.
Katie. Katie is definitely our little Miss Chatterbox. She's always ready to debate any topic, and she's mature enough to listen to other people's points of view, providing you can get a word in the first place, that is. When showing prospective parents around at the start of the year, I have never heard a Year 6 speak so confidently or informatively in front of a group of adults. I was incredibly proud of her. She may well have a future in TV presenting. At the start of the year, Katie made all of Team 6 cakes in a box designed by herself. So maybe she'll start her own business in the future. I'm sure whatever she decides to do, with her drive and confidence, she'll do very well. Good luck next year, Katie.
Harley, Mr. Chivalrous. This young man is always polite and well-mannered. Once you've got his nose out of whatever book he's reading, he could have quite easily been called Mr. Bookman. He's such a lovely lad. He's also a master at accents, as he proved in the Christmas play. Always a friendly greeting in the morning, and I wish for me to have a lovely evening as well at the end of the day. You will be missed, Halster. Good luck in high school.
Brooke, our little Miss Dancy. Real cheerleader for the class, another one who knows her hair, knows her makeup. Often comes in with a sudden tan, which was amazingly where she's got it from. But really infectious giggler, infectious laugh, works hard, gives her best, and has been a real character to have in class. Well done, Brooke.
Declan, Mr. Determined. Since taking over as your support worker in Year 5, you've impressed me massively. Your attitude to your work has improved, and you've gone there with determination and never give up. There's been a few funny moments during the time, mainly when you called my hair saying, well, at least it's not bald. That made me laugh. And on residential, you surprised me so much and made me so proud when you got up on that zip line. You weren't wanting to do it, but as soon as I stood up there and spoke to you, you got through it and you managed to do it. You impressed me massively and even made me go on it because I made a deal with you that that's what would happen. High school, mate, go and smash it. You're going to be a superb member in high school. Make friends. You're Mr. Huggable. So go make friends with everybody and you'll enjoy your time in high school. Good luck, Declan.
Liam. Liam is Mr. Quiet in class. He's calm and he's reserved, but he's definitely not to be underestimated on the sports field. He's a superb runner and an incredible BMXer, who I wouldn't be surprised if we hear from in future championships. This year, Liam has been one of my massive success stories, as he's made so much progress because he's worked so hard. I haven't caught him taking it easy, not even once. I'm sure that Liam will have plenty of friends at high school, as he's a real peacemaker and someone who is always willing to compromise and avoid an argument. I've really enjoyed getting to know Liam this year, and I'll look back on his Year 6 fondly. Good luck in Year 7, you've had a great year.
Maggie May, Little Miss Mouse. Do not be fooled by this name. She may look timid and shy, and although she is quiet in voice, she is most certainly not in personality. She is determined, never gives up, despite her having a panic as she doesn't always believe she can do it, even though we know she can. And is a fiercely loyal friend with a great sense of humour. She has been a true asset to Year 6 and she will be missed. Good luck, Mags.
Okay, Marcus, my Mr. Happy. Shy smile on his face. Takes a while to weigh you up, design Marcus. But once he comes out of his shell, just a real giggle, a real laugh. Good fun to have around, works hard. Been a real pleasure to teach both the Calverts boys and girls. Bobby and Marcus. Lovely little children. What a nice.
Casey. Casey's our little Miss Dimples, and she earned this nickname while singing her heart out in the school choir. She had to sing and smile until we could see her dimples. She's incredibly hardworking, and she's made masses of improvement this year, in her writing and spelling especially. Although Casey's a quieter member of the class, she knows her own mind and she can be very determined when she wants to be. She also has a caring and motherly side to her, and she's been a great friend to her buddy in reception. I'm sure she'll do very well in high school, and we wish her well.
Alfie D, Mr. Diligent. This is another member of the class that has blown away with the effort put into homeschooling during lockdown. Very hard working, and from the lovely pictures he sent in, he deservedly plays hard too. He has a smile that can light up the room. He's friendly and lots of fun with a cracking sense of humour. I have loved having good banter with our Susie. Keep working hard, you deserve every success. I will miss you very much.
Alfie Latham, Mr. Maths. Great mathematician. When he thinks things through, take a bit of care, he could do really, really well in the subject. Another good all-rounder, gets himself stuck into everything. Really enthusiastic at sport. Great from the football team, as are both of the boys. And a real credit to the family. Well done, Alfie.
Isabel VJ. This one was easy to decide. Isabel, or VJ as she's become known affectionately to us, is our little Miss Sunshine. I've never seen her without a smile on her face. Well, maybe just when she's faced with a page of one multiplication, but we won't linger on that. Isabel is one of those fortunate people who's able to see the positives in any situation. And if she struggles, she'll persevere until she gets it just right, because she really cares. Her writing's really impressed me, so we may well have a budding author on our hands in future. And she's thrown herself into all aspects of school life, sporting events and singing, and she's been an excellent role model to her little buddy in reception. Isabel is never short of friends because her lovely personality just shines through. I'll really miss her beautiful smile next year, and I wish her all the best for secondary school.
Erin, Little Miss Diva. EJ, it has to be said, could have also been Little Miss Smiles, Little Miss Humps, or Little Miss Giggles. She's such an affectionate, friendly young lady who brings sunshine with a very dramatic flair to the classroom on even the cloudiest day. Even when she's being bossy, organising her table mates, she only has good intentions in mind, lovely and kind-hearted to the end. That's our EJ. Keep in touch, we miss you lots.
Harry, just Mr. Enthusiasm in everything in his sport, and just throws himself in, determined to do his best, cross country, football, athletics, just gives 100%. Doesn't his work as well, really good lad Harry, really enjoyed teaching him, been great to see him during lockdown a few times as well. Real credit to himself, to his family, credit to the school, and I'm sure he's going to go on really, really well. Well done Harry. Esme, our little Miss Straighteners, gives beauty and fashion advice to all the ladies in the room. I think that's where she comes alive with that understanding of kind of beauty tips and beautician. Very laid back character, as was her brother. Really enjoyed teaching, having her in class. Potential to do well if she works hard, keeps at it. You'll do really well, Esme. Well done.
Well, hello everybody. I wish I could be saying this in better circumstances. Obviously, we're coming to the end of the school year. We've waited and we can't have what we would normally have of an end of year production with year 6. We can't have a service. Who knows, we may well get the chance to do something in church sometime next term, but obviously at the minute we cannot have those two things. We are bringing people in on the Thursday, the last Thursday, which is the 16th, when you can come and spend the afternoon with us. But I wanted to just say thank you to the whole class. I wanted to say thank you for the resilience that the children have shown. I wanted to say thank you for the last few months, which have been extremely tough for everybody. But I think out of that has come this wanting to keep going amongst the year 6s, wanting to keep going in class, at home, doing the work that you've done, and that is a credit to you and to your families that has happened. Now, I want to say something about the class of 2020. They have been wonderful all the way through the time they've been here. They've been participated in so many different things. They've been involved in residentials from year 3. Always tough to go away when you're only 7 or 8 years of age. But we did that with this class, and a number of you have been away all 4 years, and you've had fantastic times, and hopefully you've grown because of that. In sports, you participated in so many different things. Unfortunately, you would have participated in so many more, and you would have been extremely successful, and you would have almost certainly been one of the most successful sporting classes that we've had. You won the local football league, you won the local five-a-side competition, you won the local indoor athletics competition, you were third in the whole of Bolton in that competition, and of course again we were Bolton overall cross-country champions, which, as I keep on saying, for a school of this size is fantastic. I was looking forward so much to seeing so many of you involved in end of year concerts. I know just how hard and how long you practiced in the guitar and the violin, and I'm sure you would have been absolutely wonderful when we would have had those concerts at the end of the year. It is a great shame that you couldn't do that, because everybody knows how much the guitar is so awesome, and it would have been fantastic for you to be a part of that. It's virtually a year to the day that we won the Lancashire County Newcomers Award at the last choir singing. A number of you were in year 5 at the time. I think there was about 12 or 13 of you singing that night. What a fantastic time that was. And it just carries on, like with the sport, the wonderful traditions of music that this school has had. You would have obviously, and you've been robbed of the chance of going to the most recent music festival. It would have been a fantastic night. All I can say is thank you so much to every one of you who've made this year, as you've come through the years, so successful, so enjoyable, and so in the end have proved so resilient in the face of what has been a really shocking time for everybody. I'd just like to say congratulations, thank you so much to the class of 2020.